Hey, what's up, Boxers? This is Zach Rosette with Buildbox. Hope you're all having a fantastic Friday. In this video, I'm going to show you a couple different game styles, and I'm going to show you how to make them work in Buildbox. So let's check them out. The first game style I'm going to show you today is a stacker game, and it looks a little something like this. So you've got a little character who is flying side to side, and then you have to time your release of blocks so that you can stack the blocks as high as possible. And the more blocks you stack, the higher your points get. And you want to avoid dropping them in below and having them fall off, because then that defeats the character. So I'm going to show you real quickly how you can make a game like this with Buildbox. I'm going to show you how it works. So let's go ahead and exit out of the preview real fast. And let's select our world. Okay, so it's pretty simple, though, this setup, and a lot of people get confused about this, but it's pretty simple. So first things first is you've got this character who's moving left to right, and he's got this little block here attached, and it's all a matter of just clicking on the screen, and then he drops the block. Now right here, this is a platform, and so is this. And what is going to happen is this block is going to move left and right, and when it comes in contact with these blocks or these platforms, then it's going to move back the other direction. So let me show you a little bit how this works. So I'm going to select my character over here on the left, and I'm going to scroll down over here on the right, and there's going to be some advanced moves set up for moving left and moving right. So let me show you how this is set up. This is one of the advanced moves right here, and this is the advanced move for moving left. And the way it's set up right now is that when the character collides with this object, and this is the affected asset, it is going to start moving left in the -10 in the X direction. So it's also going to be moving 0.9 in the Y direction, so it's going to be moving up a little bit. So it's actually moving at a little bit of an angle. It's not moving perfectly side to side, and that's okay. And over here on the right side, it's the exact same setup, but with the move right asset instead. So over here is the move right asset. You can see it over here on the right. And as soon as it comes in contact with this block, you have this awesome advanced move over here on the bottom, and that sends the character moving 10 in the X direction and 0.9 in the Y direction. This all happens when the character comes in contact with the object, when it collides with the object. And you can see here that the mathematical operation is to replace that function. So it's not going to add or multiply, it's just going to completely replace. And so now this is going to be, these two are going to be the movement that you see from the character. Now, the other thing that's really cool about this is, so what happens when you drop this block down here on the bottom? And let me go ahead and show you the debug mode so you can see exactly what's happening. So right here at the bottom, you've got this platform, so that when anything comes in contact with this platform, and specifically I'm talking about this little block here, it's set to destroy all. And so you have these options over here. When you collide with something, these properties, you can change your destroy type to destroy character, destroy enemy, or destroy all. And so this is what makes this game work. Okay, right now there's no enemy that is being shot up, like no invisible enemy that is being fired up at the point of contact, and that's not what's defeating the character. It's actually the destroy type property of this platform, and it's because it's set to destroy all that it's working. So when we play this game and we drop a square and it falls down here, oops, gotta make it fall all the way down, comes in contact with that block, and then it destroys everything. Now let's take a look at how these blocks are being dropped. So I'm gonna go to my mind map, go to my world UI, and let's check out the character button here. And once again, just like from yesterday's video, it's got a shooting function, and you can click anywhere on the screen and that fires off the shooting function. And then we can go back to our world UI, and you can see that this is set up as a platform, and it's going to have a physics object type so that it falls really naturally onto the square. And it's got a single shooting spawn action, and that's really the key here. So the character button makes this single shooting spawn action happen, and so it goes down in the -10 velocity. It said this is the Y velocity in the Y direction, and it's going downwards at a -10 linear velocity. So that's how it works. That's the secret behind a stacker game. Now keep in mind that stacker games are a little bit unpopular right now. I still love me a good stacker game, but it's not a game that I've seen a lot coming from Ketchup or any of the other big name publishers. But the main point here is that you want to take this idea, this concept of having objects like a platform down here set to destroy all, so that you can create different types of gameplay. And this just shows you have a wide variety of options within Buildbox that you can use to make certain game types happen. So that's what I wanted to cover on this gameplay type. Let's go ahead and check out another one called Rush Ball. So this is the Rush Ball preset, and let's take a quick look at what this game looks like. And it looks like we've got this object that's moving left and right, back and forth, and we've got our main character here, and it's basically a timing game. You have to make sure that you time the release right so that the character goes flying at this object and hits it in just the right way at the right time. And it's a little bit reminiscent of the knife hit game that Ketchup just released, except we don't have a spinning wheel of knives, and this isn't a knife right here, but it is very, very similar. So we're actually going to take a look at this game and uncover it and dive into it a little bit more in the next video. So let's go ahead and end it here for today. Make sure you stay tuned for the next video because I'm going to show you in depth how this works. So if you thought this video was useful and you want to see more videos like this, then please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Alright, see you guys next time.